Greetings everyone, this is Non-Expert here back again with another video. Today we are going to be solving problem number 5 of the 30-day LeetCode challenge. And the problem which has been given to us is the best time to buy and sell stock part 2. To my understanding on LeetCode there are 4 parts and all of them have some variations and constraints on them. You can see I've already tried to solve this problem before, so that's the reason probably why we see an orange check mark and not a blue check mark because I've not solved it here. But let's just dive right in. So the problem description is that say you have an array for which the ith element is the price of a given stock on day I. We need to design an algorithm to find the maximum profit, and you may complete as many transactions as you like. That is, buy one and sell one share of the stock multiple times. You may not engage in multiple transactions at the same time. That is, you must sell the stock before you buy again. Basically, you can only buy one stock at one time. Again, like just to elaborate, the problem description is that you've been given an array or a list where you have prices of a stock and each element is the price of the stock on the next day. So 7 is at day 0, 1 is at day 1, or well, actually, let's not say it like that. Let's say 7 is day 1, 1 is day 2, so on and so forth. And what you want to do is you want to compute the maximum profit that you can attain from this thing. So the output over here is given as 7, and the justification that they've given is that you basically buy on day 2 where the price was 1, then you sell on day 3 where the price was 5, and then you get a profit of 4. But you can do this over and over again. So basically, if you could only do it once, what you would try to do is you would buy it at day 2 and then sell when the price was 6, and that's the maximum profit that you could have attained. But since you can buy it multiple times, what you would do is you would buy at day 1, or sorry, day 2, where the price was 1, and sell it when the price was 5, which gives you a profit of 4. Then you would again buy at 3, so your eventual profit at that time becomes 4 minus 3, which is 1, but then you sell it at 6. So your total price becomes, well, 6. Um, and that's basically the entire ideology behind how you would want to compute the thing. This problem is actually pretty easy if you think about it. So the approach that you would probably want to use is that if you can just maintain what's the previous element and you just go forward from there, then basically you would understand that, hey, if the value is going to be greater, which means that if I iterate one by one and I look at the previous element, so over here when I'm at 7, well, there is no previous element, so you skip forward. Then you say, hey, when I'm at 1, you look at the previous value is 7, which is greater than 1. You don't do any operations. But when when the previous value is less than your actual value, in that sense, you would actually do the buying and selling because you can do that multiple times. So in that sense, that's the entire ideology behind how you'd want to go through the problem. That's the intuition behind it, at least. So we'll just start with the code, and if there's something that you do not understand, it becomes a lot more easier when you look at the code. So we always start with the base condition, which is, hey, if no prices have been given to us, just return. Well, since we need to return something, let's not return none, let's just return 0. And let's just create a variable called profit, which can, contain all the profit, and we need to make sure that we return the profit at the very end. Now we just need to do an iteration, and I'm going to use I, and I'm going to iterate from 1 till the length of prices. The reason for that is just because, well, I'm looking at the previous element from the present element. So this is called this present, and present would be prices I, and the previous element to this would be prices I minus 1, right? So you're going to the previous value, and now all you need to do is you just need to compute whether those things are as per our rules. So if previous is greater than present, then we don't really need to do anything. But if present is greater than previous, then we know we can buy on that day and then gain a profit. So let's just do that. We just have to say, hey, if present is greater than previous, then all I need to do is I just need to add it to my profit variable. So profit, and we just keep on incrementing the value with it, and basically it should be profit minus previous. So that's the actual profit that you will get. Sorry, so present minus previous. So this would be the actual profit that you can attain, and this is not a predictive algorithm, right? This is just like you looking into the past to understand whether you could have gained a profit here and there. And that's basically it. Profit should contain the values. Present would basically run uh, as you iterate over, and previous would be the previous value to it. And all you're doing is you're just checking whether, in this sense, whether 5 and 1 can give you a profit, which it does because it's 4. 3 and 5 will not give you a profit, so you skip that. But when you do 6 and 3, you see you can gain another profit of 3, so you just add 3 to it. And that's basically it. So let's just go ahead and run this code. Hopefully this should run fine and I have not made any mistakes. And let's just go ahead and submit this. Hopefully everything should run fine and the solution should be accepted. Great, awesome. So it is accepted. That's basically it for the video. This problem is sort of rated as an easy or a medium problem, and it's asked a lot in, I believe, Amazon interviews. And there are a lot of variations to this problem which make the problem really hard. I would sort of suggest that you check those things out, and I'll try to give the link in the description below so you can try to solve this problem on your own. But that's basically it for today's video. So if there was something that you didn't understand, or if there's some suggestions that you have, do leave it in the comment section below. I always respond to all my comments. And if you did like this video, do give a like and do subscribe to the channel. We are a discussion over here, and we would love to have you on board with us. And if you've already subscribed, you're awesome. We all know it, and have an awesome day. Thank you.